Hi everyone, I'm Speiser Sturges and welcome to another episode of Babae, Sino Ka, the podcast. And for this episode, we have a very special guest. She is one of the baddest girls, woman pala, sorry. She is one of the most diverse and most fearless artists that I know. She is, grabe, her transformation is crazy. I mean, how she carries herself. I'm really inspired by this woman, the one and only Bea Lesaca.
Hi, what's up? What
B.
an intro!
Oh my gosh, girl! Oh my gosh, I remember when I first saw you. When I first saw you.
Go.
Grabe. Sobrang iba ka then and how you are now. The power, iba how you carry yourself then and now. Iba yung level up. Before, it's like really very hip-hop, very like as a break dancer, as a B-girl here in the Philippines at a very young age. Grabe ang angas mo and very like how you do all your tricks on the floor. You're really one with the floor and like the very, alam mo yung parang, ito yung gagawin ko. This is me. Sobra. Grabe ka. Promise. Kaya talagang, isa ka rin sa talagang nakaka-fire na inspiration to me to create and, be a different version of me. And seeing you now, girl, it's crazy. I'm telling you. She's not, ikaw ay hindi ka lang, napunta sa intro. Parang very iba yung transformation mo from having that kind of expression, very manly, kumbaga, to now finding that woman in you. Share us your journey.
Oh my gosh, like I'm gonna try to say this in English for all the international viewers out there, but I started as a B-girl in 2003, right?
Woo!
Then I didn't have any dance background since all I know was hip hop, just not even hip hop, was like straight up breaking. So top rock, footwork, and freezes. That was all I knew. So I was like the only girl in my crew. So out of like 10 guys, I was the only girl. So
what was the name of your crew?
My crew, I still rep Funk Roots crew.
Ooh.
So one of the OG b-boy crews in the Philippines. I was the only girl, and like they're really like Funk Roots. They're like scientists of breaking. They really broke down everything. So I understood breaking to a certain level, like as a cultural thing, not just as a dance, like how much it was a movement for like the hip hop music, like all the elements of hip hop. So I learned it with Funk Roots crew because they were like heavily deep in the hip hop scene because some of their dads were like in they were doing the DMC, the DJ competition in the Philippines. Somewhere they were born in the States, so it was a really good mixture of people. And all I knew was all about breaking and how I understood it. And breaking traditionally is very masculine. Like its influences are, it comes from gang fighting. So it's like you're dancing like a gang war, but no violence. So that's the history. It's a very masculine, angry energy. And I thought it was so cool. Parang, ayan na, I'm speaking in Tagalog. My bad. Taglish. But I thought it was so cool. And even as a girl, like I could see like, because I think I was very sheltered before that. I didn't have anything. So hip-hop was the first thing that I encountered. Na parang, maybe this could... wala yan. Walang processing na ganyan. But it was so cool to me. Na parang, maybe this could be a doorway to something else aside from my all-girls Catholic school na background and everything. And when I found breaking, it was just like hip-hop masculinity. I didn't have any OG B-girls to look up to. There were some B-girls, but no one really ahead of me that set the path for what it was, aside from the US. And there were, because Filipinas and Filipino b-boys are very influential in the hip-hop breaking scene, especially in the Bay Area and West Coast, no? So, it was all I knew was very masculine dance, and I thrived. I kept winning competitions because I was like, if you battle me one-on-one, it didn't even have to be like a one-on-one B-girl competition, just a regular one-on-one. Like, I wanted to be like, this is the B girl pa lang of our group. What if you see the other guys?
Mhm.
So parang that was like the standard I was set to. And I was doing that for like 10 years. And then I got into Allstars.
Mhm.
So in Allstars, there was something, a lot of personal things happened, like within the breaking scene. Na parang sabi ko, I want to get out. I still want to dance. I want to get out. Something close, but not exact community. Then somehow I got together with the Allstars. And from there, kasi in Allstars, aside from doing your own style,
Mhm.
pang may show, you had to learn how to dance different styles, like in
Mhm.
heels,
Yeah.
jazz and everything, which was, parang at that time, siguro, ang dami nangyari sa personal life ko na parang, like, I broke up with my first, like, talaga yung boyfriend ko na in love ako. And he was very influential in the b-boy community. So that's why I wanted to get out. So parang, ayoko na ng pulo, like, ayoko na mukhang lalaki. I think it's cool, but I feel like, dapat next stage ng buhay ko, like, I'm gonna be hella feminine. Kasi parang, it's a very, masculine, strong energy now. Now it's gonna be like a feminine, alluring energy. Na instead of me warding you off, I'm gonna draw you in. So parang, it kind of fell into place. I got into Allstars and I learned, like sa Stellar, I learned how to walk in heels. Like, I was with these guys in Lesaca sa yung mga first few gigs namin where I had to dance in heels and in like a dance panty na coming from straight up B-girl na like, yun nga, like, baggy shirt, baggy pants, na sanay na, like, I didn't even have a dress that time, na parang biglang, okay, panty, heels, magsasayaw ka in front of a crowd, na I was so awkward, but something in me wanted that character development, diba? Na parang, that, hindi na ma-provide ng crew ko, cause they were all guys, na parang, and that's all I knew too. I wanted to find people na who will usher me into my womanhood. And
that
I was
will
like,
nourish you.
Yeah, and that was like siguro early 20s, mid 20s. So at that time, hindi ko pa parang na-experience yung woman, kasi like girly side nila yan nun. And I feel like even with movement, I want to learn how to translate femininity into my movement. So yun, Allstars really, I had people to look up, women who I looked up to that helped me a lot in discovery na parang, I want to be like, parang, I'm a G. Pero ano yung version na hot na girl na, kasi parang, even though we had MTVs and stuff na parang, ang pinaka-closest for me that time, sabihan si J-Lo.
Yeah.
She came from the Bronx, but now, tas back up lang siya. Tas tinan mo ngayon, she shot up. And, grabe siya na parang siguro thug yan dati na may bihis niya, like, she's a diva.
Yeah.
So parang ano yung version ko nun? And then, slowly, one of my main idols too is like si Sofia Botella. She was like one of the first few Nike girls. So parang sabi ko, she was a B-girl who did the same moves that I did, but she found the way na mix it, na it's still a masculine dance, but attacking it with her, hindi lang femininity, parang, it's still, yung attack is masculine, but the essence is feminine. And I wanted to find that version of me within, na parang, B-girl siya, pero iba. Then, I also started meeting a lot of Filipino B-girls from the States. Na yun, actually, shout out to my big sis, Love. She's here with me in Manila because she's visiting. She's in Ifugao right now. But yun nga, one of my OGs, like, I just messaged her on YouTube kasi she had like B-girl reel na B-girl Love, Pinay B-girl, like pure Pinay and in the States. Yun, we really became close. She taught me the culture, the ins and outs, and yun din yung mga story ng mga buhay ng mga B-boys na don't like, yung akala mo idolize mo, but slowly nga, as parang things, it start to humanize them, and parang, yun, anyway, napunta tayo doon, but it's because through my ate nga no Love, she helped me, na parang, siya din, because she had a family, tas how did you, like, you're a woman, you love dancing, she's a DJ now, as well, so parang, living within the hip-hop music community pa rin. So parang sabi ko, how are you able to do all this? And alam mo, parang cute ka, hindi ka napaka...
That energy na parang...
Babae pa rin. So parang yun, I started being exposed to parang women in hip-hop, women in breaking, na parang still very feminine. They didn't have to act like a man. So that's when I started parang embracing na my curves, na parang, chubby ako nun, guys. Like, what you see now, this was a lot of hard work. Ang hirap nito. Pero yun nga, parang sila na-embrace na parang, why don't I make my dance more feminine, even though if it's breaking? So, slowly, na-expose ako doon. Na parang, aside from that, na-expose na rin ako sa entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So, parang, the way you package yourself, na parang, just because I'm hip-hop doesn't mean I always have to wear baggy stuff. Na parang, how do I stylize it that I feel fresh, fly, pero street and woman pa rin, pero with that parang confident energy, which people might call masculine. So, parang, yun yung parang sa akin, how do I put that together? Like, my steez, yun. Like, what is fresh to me as a woman who's in hip-hop? How do I introduce myself as that? Yun.
Oh my gosh, ang ganda. Ang ganda ng story mo.
Yeah.
Like parang before, hindi ko siya nakita na parang you already wanna tap into that feminine side of you. Kasi parang,
hindi ako aware siguro. Parang I was like thirsting for it somehow.
It was kind of like crippling in you. Pero, kasi di ba parang before, like, you have that feeling na parang, wait lang,
cringy.
wait. Yeah, that feeling.
Yeah.
Pero, you're still doing it. That's the thing That's what I see. Kaya parang, oh my gosh, she is like, hesitated ka na gawin yon, pero ginagawa mo pa rin siya.
Yeah.
And I feel that's one thing na parang, you don't stop. You just do it. Keep on doing it, experiencing it, and eventually loving it. Hence,
you know why? I also found out too, I'm a Venus in Scorpio. That's why I'm like that. So medyo, I feel like I got comfortable with the fear.
Yeah.
So parang tuloy-tuloy. Kasi parang, kunyari, like now, it took me years of discipline to get to this. Pero parang, it's so rewarding that ano pa kayang next uncomfortable na ano pa yung next level na reward na ibibigay. So I feel like I'm on that tip.
I love it. I love that. And you mentioned earlier na when it comes to hip-hop, sobrang ikaw yung babae dito sa Pilipinas na alam ko, sobrang rooted talaga. And sobrang andun ka during that era when it was growing na talagang surrounded by masculine energy. And I like what you mentioned earlier about the baggy clothes. And it's not really about that.
Yeah.
Hip-hop is not about the clothes. It's not about just the dance. It's about the culture. And you have that. And the fact that you are not just seeking it here in the country, but you're traveling outside and really getting to know other cultures, having the same mindset. Hence, iba ka rin pag ikaw yung kinakausap about this culture. And I'm sure not everyone gets this chance to like really talk to you. And I feel like grabe yung wisdom mo when it comes to hip-hop. Kasi yung mga tao na experience mo, nakakasama mo, yun andyan na siya Part na siya of your expression. Diba? Kaya, girl, sobrang iba yung tindig mo talaga. And seeing how you really now embraced your feminine energy, it really translates. It's different. When was the turning point na parang, nung cringy, from the cringe experience to like, this is it.
You know what? I think fairly recently, to be honest, showgirls. Showgirls na.
Oh my God.
Hindi kasi, iyak naman ako. Hindi, grabe yung, I mean, we both do commercials, right? But like, to be honest, I hate doing live stuff. If it's not like dancing, I don't want to do theater. Ayoko nang ganun. Kasi parang, I like having retakes. Like, I like having options na I want to do it na parang better this time. But if you do like a show na gano'n, na parang, if you're curious, watch what I did. But anyways, like, what I had to do, like, I could do it before, but the essence, like, because I've been taking acting lessons, hosting lessons, like, really, parang overloading myself of learning. Parang, I guess, ang pinaka na doon is once you embrace yourself, your full authenticity na no matter na, parang at that time, I was like, because no one was ready and no one knew what to expect with showgirls, right? So parang this is my best right now. Naiya pa ako kasi nakakapagod pa ako, guys. Sorry, pagod pa ako.
It's fairly recent. And, oh my gosh, watch the video. Ibang beya talaga yung makikita nyo. It's crazy. Me seeing it live.
Yeah,
Sis,
man.
I'm inspired by your piece. It's crazy. Like, oh my gosh, B.
Doon ko lang, I feel like fully embrace na.
Yeah.
Kasi, I guess, it's not even I learned sa acting, sa hosting. They all say na, you don't have to pretend. Even especially on stage. Parang, you know you're gonna fail when you keep pretending na you're putting on a facade. So, parang, lahat sila tinuda lang. Be you. Yun lang. All your doubts are coming ilang teachers ko nagsabi na all your doubts are coming from not trusting yourself to just be you. I feel like I'm cool enough. Parang, I did the work. So, parang sabi, of course, you do the work, what it takes. Pero yan, sabi ko, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on stage. Yun na yun. After na may nag-switch na, oh shit. Parang before I was like, I was just pretending. But now, doon na siya na parang nag-one. It's like brain, mind, body coherence. Na parang, ito na yun. So parang, I think yung feeling lang kasi no one knew how it would happen, di ba?
Yeah.
It just actually fell into place. Tama timing na parang, okay, confident to host and harapin mo lahat ng tao with no hosting experience and then dancing. Na parang, fuck, I had to, sorry. Na parang, no time, but accept yourself now. So on stage, you can shine as your own. So parang yun lang talaga.
Oh my God.
Showgirls.
Shock.
I'm crying!
Oh my God.
Kasi, medyo sobrang like 2 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Grabe, it's crazy. Grabe talaga yung performance. Sobrang I was like, Bea, grabe talaga. Oh my gosh. From that girl na parang ganto yung stance, it was really different to that woman. Like, oh my gosh, girl. I love it. And not just a performance. You are actually carrying the entire show. You are the host. And our talk before the show, na parang you had to learn. You really you took classes to be able to like be that person who can like carry a stage, be able to like, kasi ikaw yung ikaw yung, kumbaga, how do you...
I was the glue.
Oo. Ano tawag doon? Ringmaster ba?
Ring leader. Yeah.
Ring leader. Ring leader of the entire show, and the energy is different kasi you were hosting,
and we're commercial models, so we know different things. Like, it's still entertainment, but totally different thing.
It's a different environment. It's a completely different skill. And seeing you doing that, oh my gosh, hindi ka mukhang first time nag-host. Promise. It's like, shucks. Deserves the snaps, deserves the flowers, deserves all that. And you did the work. You took classes, not just one, not just once, not just twice, but you did several classes. And when I was actually talking to Bea, her mindset, where she is at now, is ibang level. As in, I mean, I'm inspired by what you wanna do next. And I'm excited to see all of that. And balik tayo ng onte. Balik tayo dun sa journey na parang, yun nga, you mentioned earlier that, yes, we are doing commercials, pero ikaw, mas nandun ka sa industry, mas you really dove in. Parang, like right now, kung makikita nyo, lahat halos na commercial. Sino ba na? Medyo si Bea Lesaca na po ang peg. Minsan nakikita ko, nagsisend sa akin, parang Bea Lesaca, ay, taray. Iba, Bea Lesaca na yung peg in terms of like acting, in terms of like the expressions and how you create. Iba, how did you get to the point na parang, yes. Yung ganong feeling na parang from dance, from hip-hop, from underground, na parang ito yung expression na parang yun nga, like you mentioned earlier, parang medyo may pinaglalaban to like this part of you as an artist.
Oh, wow. Okay, at first, like, kasi diba once when ako full-time na break, ganon, direct, sometimes we get hired for projects directly, so we didn't even have to audition and stuff like that. When I left Allstars, I realized na, oh shoot, how can I do a corporate show solo? Yeah. What can I do with my skill na na-experience ko na? And naisip ko, why don't I pursue doing commercials pa rin, since I was already doing it when I was a child. Kaya I stopped for a while, I don't know why. And then when we got back nga, sabi ko, I think I want to do more commercials, but parang I wanted to change the image na dancer lang. I think I can book more projects if I started acting. But at that time, super cocky ko pa na sobrang, alam mo, I could have been extra talented now kung doon pa lang na alam ko na yung how to approach stuff like that. Na if you want to do something, you learn from someone na educated sa whatever art form that is or whatever subject. So parang, sabi ko, sige, naka-experience naman ako, nakabook na ako. Kaya ko na to brasuhin. Parang lahat ng, sabi ko, I spent like, I invested like 6 months to 1 year every casting I attended. I made friends with all the agents, with the casters, na parang, para lang, tas hindi pa ako marunong mag-acting, nanginginig pa yung tuhod ko. I couldn't translate the emotion, na parang, nabubuk lang talaga ako pag sa dance. Tas parang, that was working for me, na parang, sige na nga, parang 4 projects a year, parang, pero at that time, that was a lot of money coming from nothing. Yeah. Diba? 4 projects a year, sabihin natin, guys, barely 300K at that time, like, 2011. Malaki lang na kung wala naman tayo masyadong gastos nun. So parang, happy na ako, mahal ganun, or 2 to 4, malaki na. Pero after a while, 2018, I think, when me and my friends went to New York, and one of our friends who lived there, si Steph, she has 2 beautiful kids, half Filipino, half Italian, di ba? Or
Hindi ako sure.
basta puti, half puti.
Yeah.
And they're so cute, and they do
Yeah.
commercials, ads full-time. Tapos I saw how hardworking they were, na parang, isipin nyo guys, New York subway, she would carry like magkapatid, dalawang half puting baby, karga-karga niya. They would go to every audition and they would book all the biggest, alam mo yung projects,
brands,
like Converse, parang lahat, the biggest brands. And I'm like, oh, she has 2 kids that she had to carry na, kasi I think she was from the suburbs, so ang layo ng travel.
Yeah.
And the effort, nare-reward. Tapos naisip ko, ganun pala yun. If you put in effort, makukuha mo yung output. So, pag-uwi namin nun, that was 2018. 2018 to 2019, in a month, siguro I made like 1.5 million that month from commercials.
Oh my
As in, lahat.
Milyonaryo po si Bea.
Yes.
Perfect.
But at that time, every one may 2 akong projects kahit digital. Sabi ko, yun palang kapalit ng... Kaya
hard
si Steph Corvino, man, you changed my life.
I love it. Yeah.
Kasi, yun lang talaga, like, make the effort. Akala ko, tas after nun, like, 2008, that was 2019, bilang nag-pandemic, sabi ko, sobrang, paano na yung career ko? Ganun.
Yeah.
Pero chubby pa ako nun, guys, take note, chubby pa ako. So, bilang nag-pandemic, tas parang sabi ko, shit, parang I felt like I lost time of experience na, kasi especially for acting, it has to be hands-on. But, I never thought na maybe I should take an acting class. Pero nung during the pandemic, sobrang parang I felt like I lost 2 years na parang, how can I parang speed up the process of learning how to act without getting to book commercials kasi ang tagal ang tedious, tsaka hindi ka naman sure mabobok. So, kailan tayo nag-LA? I don't remember.
2020?
So like,
I don't know.
right after the pandemic or 2021, we went to LA. Tapos sabi, me and si Jamaica, who's also gonna be featured in the podcast, we went to LA. Tapos pareho kaming, andito na tayo. Here, take an acting class. Literally, from Hollywood itself.
Ooh.
If I want to start working internationally, kasi parang ganun na na parang, since I lost 2 years, I have to make up for lost time.
Yeah.
Diretso na to the source. So, sa Hollywood, I looked for a studio. Tapos yun, I found one, Speiser Sturges, and I booked. Tapos, sabi ko, who do I book with? Sa junior ba na acting coach or dun sa owner? Sabi ni Jam. Sa owner ka, syempre, lilipad tayo dito.
True.
So, kaya nga, kung di ako na-push, sabi ko, bakit ako why will I be intimidated? I'm here to learn. I'm paying for her to teach me.
Yeah.
So, nung tanggalin mo yung, once you take out the feeling of magmumukha kang tanga, na parang,
that fear.
Yeah, that fear. Yun, I booked a session with her. Then I understood na, oh my gosh, I had it all wrong. I should have been taking acting classes since kahit bata pa, even though you're not doing entertainment, you should take acting classes because it helps you process your emotions. Lahat na parang, and she taught me acting, basics, business of acting, and an hour session kasi sobrang siyang busy.
Oh my God.
My teacher was Shaheed of Sturges. That's nga, from Speiser Sturges Studio. Tas, same studio ko saan din nagsimula si J-Lo. That's why I booked her too. Ko sabi ko, I really look up to J-Lo yung na-achieve niya, diba? So, yun. Tapos after that, I think I got, tinry ko lang kasi she was teaching the advanced course and at that time, hindi ko maintindihan. So, it didn't go over my head. So, when we got back to Manila right after that, I did the parang online classes with her other senior na other senior na acting coach, Indrani D'Souza, who was teaching online naman technique. So, I took up technique class, pero basic muna yun. So, basics of acting. And then, once I graduate na ako doon. Sa scene study. So, yun na yung analyzing the script, next level. So, which is totally different because you're in the Philippines nga, yung yung kaka-acting lang natin ng yes. It's so, once ma-expose ka kasi, syempre for sure there are really good acting schools here, but since I want to work globally with the opportunity right now, I needed to learn how they do it globally. Kasi pag sa Philippines, you can get by with just saying yes and how many emotions, but what I wanted more. So yun, slowly, and it's been helping because I think I did for almost 2 years na, and then I stopped kasi nga I was preparing for Showgirls. Kasi parang it helped the approach, but I cannot be an actor for this one kasi I have to be myself as Bea, but like, as my hosting coach puts it, Bea on a date. So Bea as a best foot forward, representing all the artists from the show. So that's why I stopped taking muna acting lessons to focus on it. But yun, it helped me a lot na I mean, it's been the process alone. It's not even for work now. It's for me processing myself as an artist. Kasi, am I, parang, it helps you answer the questions na, am I still being authentic to myself if I do this? Or is my path, ito talaga, na I cannot be distracted by ego stuff. So I just focus na, ito lang. Kasi alam kong ito, processing everything na, is this coming from, alam mo yun, na parang dahil marunong ka na magbasa sa nagagaling yung pain mo. Are you acting from your pain or sana sa future self? Parang ganun. So, yun, take acting classes, guys.
Oh my gosh, girl, grabe pala yung journey mo, no?
Grabe.
Grabe. Pero, very, very inspiring that na parang akala, like ako, right now, akala ko you're getting all these projects because you're simply showing up, submitting videos, but kita talaga.
It helps.
Yeah, pero kita talaga na parang investing on yourself. Like really making time to learn something bigger than you and not settling for what you can grasp na malapit. Pero like really having that glow na like the goal na parang if you wanna go global, you have to find where you can get there. And ang ganda kasi parang you know where you wanna go. Hence, alam mo yung steps to take to get there. And, girl, kaya nga sabi ko, fearless. Grabe. Like, seeing someone who could do it, like yun nga, you said your greatest inspiration is J-Lo. And, like, thinking na parang, I feel like I can do it. I know I can do it. And you're doing the steps to be able to get there. Man, kung yung feeling ko, kung iba yan, stop, magtitigal na. Pero, ikaw si Beye. Ikaw yan
Onting delusion lang din. Onting delulu. Like, for real, though.
Like, pero very important din to have delulu friends.
Yeah. And I do have delulu friends. Thank you like, very much.
Yung mga friends na will really push you, na parang, sige, go. Who's gonna like really, like, hindi yung parang i-discourage ka. Pero really surround yourself with people who will encourage you to that path of greatness, to the path na parang you really want to achieve. Kasi if you're not surrounded by the same people, hindi mo siya gagawin diba?
Yeah.
And ako, hearing this, that you really took classes and workshops, grabe, crazy. Kaya pala, I can see it. All the hard work, all the classes, it's like, this is the facade. And I'm excited to see more of that. And eto, tanungin lang natin, just a little bit. Let's go back to the street aspect, to your performance aspect and dance. So what are the main takeaways from being part of the hip-hop scene, of that culture, that you are still applying now in your acting career, in your hosting career? What are the, like, yun nga,
I feel like ang pinaka talagang isa lang yung fearlessness, because in hip hop, like what I said, I was the only girl in, like, I would be the only girl in a room of like 50 men. Babatilin mo yun. They would kailangan makapalbalat mo. Kasi bababuyin ka talaga nila. So that fearlessness.
Oh my gosh, lalo na sa breaking.
At sa panahon na yun, that was like, sabihin natin guys, 2007, 9, as in, basagan ng bote, bastusan talaga, like, as in but the best times, that was real hip-hop shit, for real, like gangsteran, mag-aabangan sa after ng battle, like beef, that people pretend to have now, pero dati talaga, next level, na parang, pag nasanay ka sa ganung environment, na parang, lang, alert ka, na yung fearless na anything can happen, but sundalo ka. So, I apply that with everything I do now, na parang, nagawa ko na yun, wala akong alam dati na kaya ko. Paano pa ngayon na I'm
mas worse pa ngayon before
So ngayon na parang that fearlessness na I can stand on my own. Yun, takeaway ko na, yan lang, parang I've done worse. So carry. Yun yung iniisip ko na lang pag may parang daunting na something.
I love it. Kaya pala, gosh, bumabalik siya sa akin. Kaya pala, hey, yan lang, okay lang yan. Yan lang Parang I always hear you say that, kaya yan na kasi, parang ganyan, because of all the experiences that you had, which is very bihira sa babae.
Yeah.
To be surrounded.
Hindi ko din alam anong ginawa ko nun. Hindi ko alam.
Pero I feel like it's meant na ikaw yung maka-experience yan Parang meant na ikaw yung isa lang sa lugar ng mga tigre, kumbaga. Kasi alam na ikaw yung may kaya
Baka nga.
Kaya rin nag-grow ng ganyan. And now, being in a different space, in a different, yun nga, environment, na now you're surrounded by alpha women as well. Ano yung do you feel like right now, ito yung destiny na parang more you? Or are you still kind of like craving to be surrounded by?
Hindi, minsan may moments, guys, na parang ginaganon ako. Bea, babalik ka ba? Parang gaganon ako. But it's not part of the calling now. I still dance. Like, I dance every day. Kanina lang, nagda-dance ako, nag-hip hop ako. Parang, I do it because I love it. Yeah. I used to do it because I wanted to put people in place before. When I was much younger and a very ego-based. Pero ngayon na, I just love it for myself. I don't have to prove it to anyone. Na parang, so, parang ngayon na, hindi na siya, I just love it for myself. It's much more personal. So now, surrounded by alpha women na who do it for themselves too. And yun yung nagka-thrive sa bawat isa. So parang, kahit anong kalabit, sometimes pwede, pero parang, it's not at my priority. It's not even on the list at all. Na parang, it's so part of me, I don't even have to think about it. Ganun.
Gets. And now, you're exploring hosting.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. If things come in.
Things come in.
I mean, for Beasthouse, I would do it. Definitely. Sayang naman yung inaral ko, di ba? Pero, I mean, like, I'm just open, whatever comes, you know?
Yeah. I love the fact na parang, right, from our generation, like, we're seeing, like, dance, hindi siya naging stagnant. Hindi siya nagstay sa dance as an expression. Parang it evolved. It evolved to modeling, being in commercial scene, now hosting. And I feel like having the mindset na parang we want to keep growing, that is very important. And that is what I see in you. Like now, na parang you are still taking classes. Hindi ka magsiselta na parang, okay na, ito na ako. Na-reach ko na yung, feeling ko I'm already this person. Pero wanting to learn more is something that really na-inspire ako na parang there is no age limit in learning something. Diba? Like, kasi pwedeng okay na ako, hindi na ako magka-class. Pwedeng ganun eh.
Mas madali yun nga. Minsan nga, mas madali talaga yun.
Diba? Pero having that kind of perspective is doon ako na sa'yo na parang, shocks. Seryoso girl, lalo na yung, oh my gosh, yung performance mo, the way you did your hosting, sobrang iba yung confidence, ibang Bea. Ano pang klaseng Bea yung makikita natin in the future?
I feel like, because siguro I'm very lucky that I get to work with a lot of people who are actually sabihin nyo, the most famous in the world, the most humblest, tapos, and they do the hard work, with no shortcuts. Parang, I feel like it's still gonna be same work ethic. It's just gonna, yung work ethic na yun, parang same na ako. I know how this machine works now. Finally. I figured it out. So what you're gonna see is this on a grander scale. So yun lang.
Oh my gosh. And how confident you are saying that statement. Parang, feeling ko,
diba, iba na
yung mindset eh. Kitang-kita na talagang you really want this. And I'm really excited to see you get there. Isa ako sa biggest fan ng ginagawa mo of your work. And this transformation, the hard work that you put in, iba. Eto, I know before, like, anong tawag dites? Anong tawag dyan? Like, what made you decide na parang, okay, before, this is, parang, okay na, alam mo yung, paano ko ba ito sasabihin? Paano ko ba siya if-phrase? Like, now you're putting in work into your physique. We see you working out, like, creating that habit. What was like the like parang moment. I want to invest on my body. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. I want to be fit.
Maganda tong fun nito kasi pinakaunang ganun, it start with a guy. Kasi sabi ko, may meet akong guy sa ibang bansa. Tapos sabi ko kay Jam, besh, kailangan maging sexy. Kailangan di ako makalimutan nito. So, 2016 yun. Yun yung first start ko. First foray into like working out. Si Jam na gano'n. Sige, gawin natin. Tapos yun, but parang we were learning, parang okay, and mali-mali pa yung form and stuff like that. Pero yung talagang, since 2016, I've been getting into fitness, pero talagang naintindihan ko was during the pandemic. Kasi sabi ko, lakas-lakas ko mag-workout. I'm so active, why wasn't I losing weight? Tas yung pala, kasi nga, wala akong palang idea sa nutrition. Magsasalad ako, ang daming dressing, ang daming cheese, so bawi-bawi yung calories. So, nung pandemic, I was so bloated na parang I wasn't moving, tas parang, sabi ko, bakit? Well, nothing's working na whatever I ate, ganun-ganun. So, parang nung pandemic, si Jamaica, nag-aral siya ng nutrition. So, parang maintindihan din niya paano yung basta how to build muscle, lose weight, ganun-ganun. So, in-apply niya sa akin. So, parang ako yung first patient niya na parang may meal plan kami. Tapos, combined with my activity, we started lifting weights noon. Biglang, I started shrinking. Tapos bilang, oy, shit, ano, kaya
effective.
Biglang pandemic, so wala ding, kahit anong sexy mo, walang trabaho. Kasi di ba gusto nila mag-shoot sa bahay, kailangan specifically, bahay na may ganito, may hallway na ganun, sa condo ako, so stuff like that. So parang after pandemic na, as in, kami sa Beasthouse, we would train sa bahay, pandemic, lahat naka-zoom na, we were so accountable for each other. So, na-maintain yung fitness, pati yung skill. Tapos na-realize ko, parang at that time, I was already thinking about this. Yung idea ko with acting and everything. I have to be fit na, it's not like, bahala kayo sa body na gusto nyo, but I want to work in an industry where aesthetic is a huge part of it. So, this is the rule of the game. So, once ganun, parang, I made friends with that truth. Okay, I have to look good so I can look good on camera so people will hire me. Parang na-realize ko nga, investment on top of investment. So, nung pandemic, talagang tuloy-tuloy kami mag-training ng technique. Sabi ko, gusto ko din yung mga projects ko skill-based kasi magaling din ako mag-dance, nag-wushu pa ako ng online din. Kasi sabi ko, okay, habang nandito tayo, fitness dapat, tapos skill, one on top of the other, parang patong-patong lang, add ng add. Tapos nung free na yung pandemic, yun, nag-book na ako, nag-gym na talaga ako, I have my own coach. Tapos, ngayon ko lang, yung gantong body was so hard to, kasi nga, was for the show, yung pinaka-last na how, parang ina-analyze namin na, what would make me confident and comfortable on stage, na parang, okay, so aesthetics, I know pumayat na ako, but it's not yet my ideal body, na parang, it would make me extra confident if I look parang this way. Kasi for me, I'll feel better. For myself, bahala kayo kung saan kayo, diba? Pero sa akin, kaya ko humatap sa tao pag okay yung tindig ko, feel ko, maganda ako, yung ganon. So, I worked extra hard. So, parang yun, kahit yung coach ko, protein lang, tsaka okra, ganon. So, parang ilang araw, ganon. It works. Whatever you put in your body nga, yun, marireflect. So, push lang ng push. Tapos ngayon, I'm in the process of talagang toning kasi I got loose skin. Kasi nga, laki nung pinayad ko. Pero parang, parang since na-gets ko na yung recipe, na parang patience and put in the work every day, na parang, hindi pa ito yung ideal. Parang, kasi the goal before was to look good in clothes. Parang ngayon na, I don't need to wear clothes. I need to look good naked. Na what would make me extra comfortable looking naked na? What if I get to host na hubad ako or talagang sobrang onti lang? Yun yung magpapa-comfortable sa akin. And especially, I want to work in an industry where haharap ka sa maraming tao na they're gonna shoot. Kung topless man, if you're not comfortable, wala. Yeah. So, parang yun, na parang, ito yung pinaka in the long run na solution na yung fitness, akit lang.
Ang saya. Alam mo, gusto ko yung sinabi mo earlier about accountability. It's very important to have a person who's really watching out for you and what you do, not just in your physique, sa health, and you as an artist. And, masaya magkaroon ng ganon. And, sana all. Hindi naman.
Ano ka ba? Mag-message ka lang.
Pero yun, parang actually ako, seeing everyone, seeing what you're doing, talagang nakaka-challenge. Kumbaga, parang, oh my gosh, let's go. Kaya parang, just ako, advice ko lang rin. If you want to achieve something, kasi nakikita at narinig naman natin kay Bea ngayon na sobrang yung goal niya, nakapin. Alam niya. She really knows what she wants. It's very important that you really know what you want. Kasi if very vague yung goal mo, parang very ganito rin yung journey mo. Sobrang kita na parang, okay. And her dreams are so big. Kaya, iba yung reach. Talagang international level. Hence, nakikita rin how she carries herself, how you speak. Very, nagre-reflect. I love it. Iba.
Hindi kasi if you invest in yourself, people will invest in you.
Iba.
So, yun lang
totoo
talaga.
naman. Totoo. Very, grabe ka, girl.
Nakakapagod din, guys. So, it's not even because if you bank on inspiration, it will only, may upos yun eh. So, disiplina.
Yeah.
If you know your goal, yun yung everyday. Ano yung paano ka babangon? Kanino ka para
saan ka bumabangon?
Parang ganyan. Okay yun. Remind lang. Ito nga pala yung goal. So, kailangan. No one likes to work out. I'd rather chill out and watch TV, diba? Pero, this is what it takes. This is what separates you na parang, yun yung ginagawa ng mga people I look up to. That's why their life, parang ganun yung output ng buhay nila. So parang, try to mimic whoever you look up to, na parang, kaya, tas sila pa yung super humble.
Yeah,
kasi they know what it takes to get there.
Yeah.
Na parang, yun ang inaano sa akin, na-expose sa akin, na mga ganun tao who you think are there, they're so humble because they've done the work, and they see you doing the work too. So parang, it's my peer.
You're seeing eye to
eye. I'm gonna look out for you. Ganun yung vibe. So, yun lang talaga. Energy, energy never lies. So, yun lang talaga. If you are authentic, genuine, it can be felt. So, saan man.
Yeah, and I'm grateful that I'm surrounded by you. I see you. We're friends. I know you. Kasi, iba yung journey mo. Iba yung push mo. Ibang Bea talaga ngayon, promise. Ibang version, I don't know, version 5. Next level talaga. Kaya, grabe, iba. I'm so happy seeing you grow. And, kasi I remember when we did the shoot, I have to be honest, kasi all the women I chose, I have personal connection with. Kahit hindi ko sinasabi. Lahat siya handpicked, the women I've been with before, current, or yung very new, or there in between. Kayo rin yung pinanghugutan ko ng inspiration at saka ng parang fire ba to just keep on doing what I'm doing. Parang ganyan. And if you remember our shoot at the time, I gave you a word.
Versatile ba?
I gave you...
Yun ba yun?
Sikat lang dapat yun. Pero okay lang naman. Carry lang naman.
Sorry.
Yeah, that word, because that word is... Hindi, okay lang yun. Okay lang yun.
Sorry.
Because that word really represents who you are as an artist. I mean... natulala ako. Like, para sa akin, that word reflects on your personality, how... Yung tipong kahit saan ka ilagay, I know that you can be excellent once you're put in that situation. Parang kasi yung unang salpak mo nga dun agad di ba? Parang, pinalibutan ka ng masculine energy, very, very ganyan, kaya parang, I know, I realize that's why you're very versatile. Kasi, I can say, pinaka-worst at that time, at a very young age, you've experienced. So, I want you to look back dun sa shoot natin with that word. And with the shoot that we did, seeing your photos, how does it feel when we did it? Na parang alam ko, we also had the music, specially made for each artist, for you. Parang, what was going on in your head then?
Hindi, nakakatawa lang kasi like, I think a day ago or 2 days ago, kasi di ba you gave me a picture from the shoot. So, hindi na ako, sabi ko, oh my God, I have to thank her. Kasi parang at that moment too, hindi pa ako eto nun, iba pa yung versatile na siya, pero papunta pa lang doon ng time na yun yung BNM. But I had to thank her. Sabi ko, tinawid mo ko para maging ganito. Ay, naiyak ako. Parang I was thankful to her na parang, shit, tagal ko hindi nagbe-break noon. But you never lose it. Sabi ko, ayoko namang tsaka yung magawa ko sa project mo, diba? Parang, pero yun nga din, that was authentically myself. Sabi ko, kasi lumalabas din sa memory ko, kasi parang magwa 1 year nga yung exhibit. Parang, lapad pa ng braso ko. Yung sabi ko, it's okay, na parang she got you here. So that project, na parang, ang ako na lang, parang hindi siya yung regret na, kung dati parang disiplina ka na, ang ganda mo dyan, mas fit ka dyan sa project na yun, mas magaling ka. But, parang mas grateful ako. Na even for that project, I have a hallmark of that time in my life na, at that time, parang, may nakakakita pala nung tinatry kong i-aim na versatile ako, na I'm doing different things, but somehow I'm excelling, na ma-recognize na yung gano'n, na parang, I feel like I'm being seen. Kahit hindi pa siya at that time, siguro at that time best ko na yun, but now, mas iba na yung best ko. Pero alam mo yun na, yung best ni Bea no, na parang, ay, grabe naman si Size na-recognize niya. Yun.
I love it.
Iyak naman ako. Gawa
naman, B, totoo naman.
Hindi, kasi guys, if you keep evolving yourself, it's really, you keep opening your heart for it to grow bigger. And, yun lang kaya.
Yeah. And ikaw mismo, magugulat ka na lang sa growth mo. I mean, in a year, like, kasi ako, I'll be honest, itong mga babaeng to naman kayo yung nakikita ko Kayo talaga yung talagang, may inspiration. Minsan, kahit hindi ko siya, madalas, actually, hindi naman tayo nag-uusap everyday, or hindi naman tayo nakikita everyday. Pero minsan, mapadaan lang ako sa stories mo, makita ko yung post mo, something there, like, triggers na parang, she's still doing what she does. She's pursuing this. She's learning a new craft. She is learning, as in, nakikita ko yung post mo, yun nga, yung mga virtual lessons mo. Kasi nakakaano siya, parang, mapupush ka rin na parang, ako din, I also want to learn something for myself. I also want to invest for myself. And yun yung pinaka-importante rin na makita ng artists. Kasi we, as humans, we keep evolving. And ang hirap pag pag ganito.
Yeah.
Diba, parang, nakakaalog. Alam mo yun, na parang, wala kang ginagawa.
Yeah, but like, to be honest, I spent most of my youth na ganyan.
Yeah.
Kaya ngayon na, I feel like I wasted time. Lahat ng pwede learn ngayon. I have to make up. Pero yun nga, we have to learn na may divine time pag ready na mentally accept the process.
Exactly. Yeah. Pag tama na, andun na yung tamang headspace.
Yeah.
At saka, andun na yung goal
Yeah.
Andun na yung the want.
Pero nakakatakot aminin sa sarili. Kasi parang, is it too big? Pero pag inano mo nga, parang, when you look back, we've achieved crazy stuff na as a group together, individual na parang in our own communities na parang I've done crazier shit. Dapat wala lang to na parang it's just the next stage na akala mo it's too much, pero yun ang parang inisip ko nga mag-office na lang kaya ako mas tahimik buhay ko, pero hindi parang it's a call na parang palakihin mo sarili mo to be able to handle this kind of responsibility and platform. Yun.
And to be able to reach more.
Yeah.
And like to be able to be more. I mean, like you're always traveling. You always expose yourself to different cultures, to meeting new people. And kasi nakikita kita talaga very like, very eager to know someone. That is how I see you. And very at ease ka to communicate. Yun din na parang, alam mo, even yung simple na how, yung paano mo ginaya yung accent.
Which one?
Yung UK accent ka, girl. Very confident ka how to do it. Sample.
Wala ka talaga, hindi ko narinig.
Like, parang, alam mo yun, like, hearing that from a foreigner or from someone outside your space, tapos, biglang namimik mo agad, na parang ako, talaga ba guys, parang narinig ko, oo nga. Parang nagiging instant na yung parang, pag-absorb mo ng learning. Because you already know how.
Hindi ko alam yun. Thank you.
Parang, na-realize ko lang siya. Kasi, I feel like,
parang siyang skill no?
Oo. Para siyang, dahil
Galing.
sa mga in-invest mo, inaral mo, kaya parang, bilis parang, ano. So, yun.
Hindi
Parang,
ko na-notice.
yeah.
Good job. Wow!
Napansin ko siya sa'yo, promise. And, yun nga yung parang galing, ang galing. And yun yung rin yung na-realize ko. Na parang, sometimes, it's the small things that we do for ourselves na hindi natin na-realize, malaki na pala yung impact of what I did, of making time in doing what I want to do. In making time to making sure that I achieve my dream or my goal. So, grabe. Iba.
Yun na natutunan ko din like, no shortcuts if you want to invest. Kunyari, kung sa stocks or whatever, compounding. So, especially with skills. So, yun lang kung gusto nyo pera at sa sarili nyo, compounding. So, ako everyday naka-breakdown niya na parang, kailangan, kung ito pa rin yung goal, dapat plano, kailangan fit, kailangan marunong ako mag-martial arts, kaya ko dapat maka-aerial, maka-pole, kasi what if mabigyan ako, yun nga, nakabook kami ng yung mag,
yeah, I saw.
So, kung nabook ako
aerial.
as an aerialist
Yeah.
na double.
Mm-mm.
Guys, like, maybe a year and a half ago, I wouldn't be able to do that pero naging dancer na lang kami kasi bilang super taas.
Yeah.
Pero we had to learn the tricks. So, na parang, if I did not learn talaga, if di ako nag-trapeze, di ako marunong sumabit, yung mga ganong opportunities na that I want na skill-based, hindi ako magiging ready.
Mm-mm.
So, yung mga ganon parang, so, the more I take, the more I am ready to welcome the opportunity. Yung luck na yun, yan na. I'm meeting it halfway. So, the more skills I have, lahat ng pwedeng aralin, guys, inaaral ko na. As in. Yun lang talaga siya. Parang, ready ka lang for, yun nga, tutunan ko siguro sa break, ready for war, anytime. Kasi people can call you out anytime. So, dapat, kung anong project, kailangan, sumabit sa ganito. Sige, kaya ko sumabit kasi may sa background ko. Yeah. So, ganun, that's how I think now. Yeah. Compounding, guys. Money and skills, yun lang.
I love it. Ikaw ang babaeng sundalo.
Yes. Alam ko yun.
Handa sa lahat.
Yes!
Naalala ko may conversation kayo before. Si Jamie yung kausap mo nun eh. Hindi ko siya makausap. As marites lang ako nung time. Naririnig ko lang. Pero parang nagjo-joke lang kayo na parang, kailangan matutunan ko kasi mamaya may zombie apocalypse o anong gagawin. Yung parang, it's a joke siya na conversation. Pero come to think of it, na parang, you have to get to have the skills, try the skills. Kasi hindi mo alam kung ano yung bibigay sa'yo ni universe.
Yeah.
And you just have to be prepared. And you just have to give your all. If something falls on your lap, a project, whatever challenge, you should be
lang magmukhang tanga.
Always ready.
Yeah.
Diba? And hindi siya pwedeng hindi ka pwedeng
Minsan nagtatantrums din ako kasi napapagod ako.
Yeah.
Pero kilala na naman ako. Onting pep talk, mabubuhay na ulit. Kasi nakakapagod din alam mo yun.
Totoo naman. Hindi naman tayo robot. Kumbaga, kailangan rin ng pahinga.
Yeah.
Rest, that right balance, and everything. Curious ako, yung sinabi mo about compounding. Do you do journaling? Do you write?
Yeah. Actually, one of our big sisters, yun nga, si Ate Wendy, she gave us a gratitude book. Na parang, I actually, guilty na ako, I have it, sobrang busy, hindi nakakaan. Pero every day, parang, magano ka na today? What are you thankful for? Ganon. Parang, did you get angry with anyone? Parang, what could you do to improve tomorrow? May mga ganon. So, nakaka-unload siya ng mga negative emotions. Na parang, because if you answer that before you go to bed, na parang, I feel good na, okay naman pala yung buhay ko, it's not as bad. Yun.
Ang ganda nun. Meron pa akong isang fan girl, parang naalala ko before you had a goal, reading one book.
Oh my gosh, yeah!
And it's very important to also feed your mind, not just your body, not just your read, diba? Naka-inspire.
Ayan na. Then, nangyayari kasi, since naging busy, puro podcast na lang nakikinig. Siyempre, pati kay Saisa, guys. Hindi, pero ngayon nga, kasi ang mga binabasa ko lately, medyo metaphysical books. So, I'm very into spirituality, metaphysics, mga ganon. But, yun nga, kasi yung time na yun, binabasa ko mga Dalai Lama, mga Joe Dispenza na medyo science, So, it helped kasi they teach about habits and everything. Pero yun nga, parang every day nakikinig ako ng mga audiobooks. So, I don't read as much kasi pagod na yung pagod na yung pagkatao ko, guys. Parang gano'n na ako. So, nakikinig na lang ako.
Yeah. Pero curious ako, ano yung name top 3 favorite books that you think kind of like change your perspective into like, okay.
Okay. Siguro ang that's why I like hip-hop kasi hip-hop is very self-empowering. And so I have big brothers in the Bay Area. There's sila Profo One, sila Polsky, and they were the first ones who introduced me to Wayne Dyer. So, Wayne Dyer, he's an author. He's passed now, pero he talks about na parang when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Yun yung quote na yun na parang, and they gave me the books. Marami books si Wayne Dyer. It's all online. Marami ding audiobook siya. Tapos, yun ang una sa akin nag-change na, I don't have to, parang naging aware ako na may awareness pala ako. Then, after nun, kasi parang, papa-aware ka lang sa sarili mo nun parang you're gonna start to become an observer of your thoughts. After that, actually marami na akong books na nag-change ng life, pero yung pinaka that got me to this point, nung unang-una, what got me hooked, next was Deepak Chopra, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. So, medyo same sila ni Napoleon Hill, pero I like Deepak Chopra because parang, he broke it down na parang, I can be spiritual, I can be myself, and I can still thrive in this world. Na parang di porket spiritual ka, ermitanyo ka na poor. Ayokong ganon. So parang it taught me na parang, oh my gosh, I can actually achieve anything I want. Kasi parang may laws, kunyari, law of gravity. But there are spiritual laws na I wasn't taught at all. So kahit galing ako sa Catholic school, I didn't know about na, walang ganon, walang talk of spirituality, anything. So, yun, it really opened my eyes na I can be successful through this approach na it's very spiritual but not religious. Na kahit ako, Catholic ako, but non-practicing, I started becoming parang, that's why I like traveling because I went to Nepal, to India. I was looking for something spiritual na parang, gusto ko yung mga awakening nila Deepak Chopra God, nila Wayne Dyer, like that switch, nila Eckhart Tolle, mga gano'n na parang, I was waiting for that parang, switch sa pineal gland or whatever. That's why I traveled. Tapos, yun yung pinaka 2 books na una. But now, I've read so much. But the third one is medyo out of this world, guys. Dolores Cannon. All the books of Dolores Cannon. She talks about, she's a hypnotherapist. But through her work, na parang, cure ka niya to stop you from smoking, she got way deep into the subconscious that she started dealing with past lives. So, Dolores Cannon, aside from past lives, she did, after sa past lives, it got way back na she started speaking to different entities, guys. So whatever, alien spirits or whatever. So that book actually helped me na, oh my gosh, there's more to this world that we don't understand. Na parang what is presented to us na ito na yung 3D lang, it's not what it seems. Na parang we can actually thrive in this world. Na parang nire-reawaken lang yung knowledge na yun. So Dolores Cannon, she has so many books. Convoluted Universes. I've read all. Medyo mindfuck na siya, guys, if you read. Baka yung iba mag-disagree, but they help me like really take a step back and, what if this Bea now is a culmination of different processes Bea have gone through in different lifetimes or whatever, na parang maybe everything na naramdaman ko, the urges, the goals, stem from something that was meant to be. So parang, kasi parang very curious to why. What's driving me. Kasi parang, bakit ko ginagawa to? Pwede naman nga kung sa bahay lang. Ba't ako naghihirap magpawis para mag-wait? So parang, knowing this na parang there's more to life, that the things I feel come from something like a bigger place na ordained or destined or whatever. So it kind of gives me a purpose. So yun, guys. Wayne Dyer, Deepak Chopra, and Dolores Cannon.
I love it.
Medyo nerd ako, ha?
I love it. Very smart. Sorry, sino ka dyan? Akala nyo,
Basa-basa.
I love it. Ang saya. Ang saya hearing this journey. It's nice getting to know you to this level. And it's very important then that people see past the commercials. Kasi promised, ano ka na talaga ng commercials.
Ay guys, kahit ako yung peg, hindi ako nabubuk, ha. Ewan ko ba't ganun. Ako na yung hinahanap. Hindi pa rin.
Pero like, alam mo yun, like the manifestation and like,
it's real.
Very reflective of you and your work. Like just putting it out to the universe. Pero, syempre, hindi pwedeng puro shout-shout ka kay universe, diba? Do the work.
Yeah.
That is the most important thing. And yun yung talagang sobrang nakaka-inspire sa akin sa mga stories mo, what you post, your journey, and how you do things na very, yun nga, very, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
So yun, very authentic. I'm so happy to see this version of you. I'm so happy that nakita
Nakita mo nga, started from the bottom, man.
Nakita kita. So, kaya ako very grateful. Yun nga, I will say it 1,000 times na very grateful ako with the women I'm surrounded with the women that I grew up with in dance and up until now. Kasi parang lahat ng conversations, lahat ng training, lahat ng jokes, lahat ng mga kaanumahan man yan, kung saan man tayo sasapak, nakadagdag siya sa kung sino ako ngayon. And, yun, thankful lang ako. And I'm so happy na alam ko rin na parang anytime, like this, basta available, you're gonna be here for me. And
of course.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Looking forward to the big B.
The next 5 years, yo.
Yeah, oh my gosh, girl. Excited to see you in Hollywood.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it.
Yes,
Let's go.
Yes.
So yeah, anything that you wanna like say to anyone who's dreaming big, to the maliit na Bea out there?
Oh, you're not crazy. Just go for it. Like, do the hard work now. Wag mo nang takasan. Wag mo nang i-shortcut. Do the hard work now. Yun. Hindi ka crazy. It's there for a reason. That idea. So, go for it. Do the hard work. There's no shortcuts. Yun lang talaga. So, put in the work and wait. Be patient.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to follow Bea Lesaca on all her social media platforms. And thank you for watching. See you on the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe here at Babae, Sino Ka, the podcast. Thank you. Bye. Bye.